Just have one more comment.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
At Friday's meeting, most of us were here to talk about that. And we left the room when you people went into an executive session. You did come back out of the room and you made some statements, Mr. Leonard, and one of them concerned me. And that's why I'm here tonight.
Go ahead.
You made a false statement. I did not post your tape to YouTube. I did copy it though from YouTube and put it on my Facebook, which I have the right to do. So I think you need to be very careful who you're accusing of what. There is no law that prevents anyone from taping any of these meetings, whether it's her behind the camera or any one of us here. We are protected under the Maine right to know law. There is no crime involved here. And I think you almost made a reference to the fact, well, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Those are our rights, and you are infringing on my rights. Now, I don't want to sue anyone for making false statements or accusing me of something that I haven't done. I've had enough of that for 3 years. Now, I don't care if you like me or don't like me, or if you don't like the person next to you. You are here to conduct the business of the town. And we have our rights too. Mr. Nettle came in here last week and expressed exactly how I feel. You people there were elected and you work for us. We do not walk around, except for me, with charter in hand or a council handbook. So we don't know if you're actually following the law or not, unless we check that out on our own. We have a community here that I'm very proud of, and I'm proud to be a member of it. And I'm tired of the slander. I'm tired of the defamation of character. I'm tired of being glared at when I speak, and I'm tired of being attacked for speaking my mind. That is my right as a voter in this town. And I would appreciate some respect. We sat here for 2.5 hours Friday night, and you got our respect. We didn't interrupt you, even when we were not allowed to talk. That you need to conduct business in the town the way it needs to be conducted. You stood here at one meeting and said, no one's going to tell Bob Leonard who he can and can't talk to.
That's exactly right.
Let me finish, sir. I think I have the floor right now.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm not asking any questions.
No, I'm giving you a chance. Speak your mind.
Yes. You, sir, have no right telling me or him or anyone who can visit me at my house, who I can and can't talk to, and what I do in the privacy of my home. My computer is my business. Now, if you people have a problem because this was put on there, I'm sorry. I would have committed a crime if you guys had been filmed maybe nude, but everybody has the right to take any type of meeting and post it anywhere they want. That's how news gets their sources. And to imply that there's something wrong or evil about this, I take great offense to it because it is my right.
Okay. You done? Well, I just tell you, we have rights also. And we are in the town council. You got elected, you was on the town council, and you served your 3-year term. Hold on. You served your time, and we're going to serve ours. And we're going to run the town the way we see fit. Now, as far as you're being on YouTube, I never seen it. But somebody told me that if you go under Betty Levac, it'll come up as YouTube, that it was under Betty Levac's name. I didn't go on. I'm not a computer person. I don't go on there. But this person told me that you go under Betty Levac and you'll get it on YouTube. Now, I don't mind people in Van Buren here putting things on YouTube, but what's on there wasn't even a meeting. It was a little skit planned by a couple people here to come on, and the cameras was on, which never was before, prior to the meeting, to show this little deal that was how wrong the council was, and we ended up being right. And these people were wrong, okay? So we're not going to spend all evening on this, but I'll tell you something right now. We're going to run the town, the majority of this council, from this pulpit, okay?
All right, can I just...
No,
you made a
you're done.
statement that is false again, Mr. Leonard, and before you're sued for
What are you saying?
Number one, the meeting, whether it is informal, whether she comes here and sets her camera and starts taping you before you guys formally meet, you need to read your counselor's handbook, page 90 and 91. This is where this information is coming from. under the main right to know law, okay? Let me finish, sir.
Would you hurry up, we got a meeting.
I realize you have a meeting, but you are making statements that are inaccurate.
I never made an inaccurate statement.
You said this
I
was
told you
staged.
prior to that night, that machine was never on before a meeting. And this night, that little stage skit, it was on. How come? That's the first time.
Because you
And
were
then when you
having...
say Mr. Paul Netto was here, part of the skit, don't he work for your husband?
No.
No.
He
You
works
are...
with you at DFAT.
Oh my
He don't
gosh.
work at DFAT?
He works
There are
at defense, he doesn't
400
work with me
people
or
working
for me.
there.
Okay. Well, he was a little part of the little skit.
I warned you, Mr. Leonard. You are making statements.
I'm telling
And
you
you
what
are-
happened that evening.
You are defaming people's characters
I am
right
not
now.
defaming. They defamed us by telling us how wrong we was, and we ended up being right. Now, we're gonna call.
I've already warned you.
We're gonna can this right now. Okay, next thing. Mr. Sirway, did you have something?
Yeah, while we're on the subject about you, how come you never return calls? I called you, I spoke to your wife, left a message for you to call me.
My wife never gave me the message.
Okay, and then I called and I left a message on the machine. Your machine was on, because I left a message
I
on.
didn't get your message.
Then I was here at the town office, met you in person, and, hey boys, big smile on your face. You knew what was going on with the
I didn't
situation.
know what was
This is all
going
around
on.
town.
Mr.
And you wouldn't even say
Sirway,
nothing.
my son Ricky told me, he said, how come you didn't
And then you
return-
still didn't come see me.
How come you didn't return Mr. Sirway's call?
And then you
And I
still
said,
didn't come
I
see
never
me.
got the call.
Oh,
And I
you-
can't return calls. I'm a very good friend of you and your father's and everybody else. And if you would have called me and said, Bob, I got trouble with my store, I never got the call.
2 times.
Okay?
Do I have to tell your buddy to tell you, or is that how it works, or what?
Sir, well, you talk to Bob Leonard. Don't talk to my friends if you want to talk to me. And all you had to do was drive up to my house and see me.
You live in Hamlin, we're talking Buren here.
Oh, wow, you're too far to come up. Thank you. Thank you for your comment.
You like to slide out of everything, don't you?
Well, anyway.